So it's time for the reckoning. So this is a review for the Reckoning holster system by Crossbreed Holsters. What this is a smaller form holster. It has some built-in retention, actually adjustable retention in it. This one is specifically for my Sig P265XL, which yes, is empty. This is a hybrid holster, which is kydex on the front and leather on the back. And it comes with a Sidecar magazine holster. So let me show you what all is going on with this. The big thing that they have is this adjustable system here, which I will try to get some video of, that you've got with this nice little Allen wrench that comes with it. You can adjust the tension on it, which will adjust this little flap right there. And by adjusting the tension on that flap, you can adjust how much force it takes to get this in and out of the holster. I have it set right there right now. We can tighten it up a bit. This isn't going to mean a lot to y'all, but I can definitely tell when I put it in there that that's got a good bit more force to get it out now. That might be too much there. That might rip it off of my belt before it ever comes out. But that's what's nice about it, is that you can adjust it to the level of retention that you want. And it does as everything that we are used to with Crossbreed. It does really hold it in there well. This is a nice kydex shape around it. It's got the usual clips and the tuckability that it has with it. So that is all nice there. Let me show you what else comes along with this. It does come with some of these little attachments here, which this would make it like outside the waistband holder there if you wanted to put those on it. These are plastic, they are not metal. Yep, plastic. It comes with a few screws for attaching things and doing stuff. Of course, the Allen wrench comes with it, which is nice that it comes with one. And it comes with this little piece here to attach the Sidecar and the holster together if you care to do it. This is just a thin piece of leather. It is thinner than your other leather. I'll go ahead and go to the Sidecar here for the magazine. It's got this on it here, one of those regular clips. Those can be adjusted to go on to either side of it. First thing I'll go over on this is that while this also has the same adjustable retention thing on it that the main holster does. Going into this here, really that almost fits a little too flush inside there. I mean, you can see just how close that is on it there, that you've got to like get a fingernail under it to grab it to get it out. And if you push it in that way, well, it's even worse because now it's down below it, so you can't even get it out without pushing on the other side. And the other side of it here kind of being the thing that while it is a little hard to get it out from up here, any little bit right there just, you know, sends this guy popping out. And I tried carrying this and it just seems like just any little bump and force down there pops this out, and I just had the magazine popping out of this all the time. I tried adjusting the tension and I couldn't get it to stay in there really well. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with it. I just don't know what else. Guess maybe you can kind of get it there part way where it's not all the way in, then you can grab it better, but then it's even less force for it to pop out loose. And really, magazines and guns coming loose out of holsters, that's like, you have one job, holster. So, you know, if you don't hold on to it, that's an absolute fail. I'm also not sure exactly how this would attach to this here. I guess this is supposed to go back between these or something. And the only way that this makes sense that this could possibly go would be to put like that right there. Do this way. Flip the thing over to the other side. That'd be the only way I could make this making any sense for this to attach. As for this guy here, I have carried it in this. It does hold it really nice. It's great for that. As not like a really fat guy, but just a little overweight. I find that this does kind of dig into me a bit more than the Supertuck does. This is the Supertuck, which is my normal carry one, which you can see has kind of shaped to my belly. And this guy does fit in that really well there. It doesn't have the retention that that guy has. You can definitely tell that pulling it in and out. I did have to, this was for the P265 that I owned before. I had to make a slight file off a little bit there for the Romeo to be able to fit on it there. They have some straight from Crossbreed that are shaped to be able to fit around the Romeo there, so that that doesn't, you know, have to be taken out there. I just didn't feel like buying another one for it since it was close enough. You can definitely tell the difference. I always thought that this was pretty good retention, but this guy is like really amazing retention. I mean, you know, that ain't coming out. And this guy here, I mean, it doesn't come out easy, but you know, it will, you know, with a little bit of force, it'll come out. So this definitely wins on the retention. This guy is a lot more comfortable, at least for me. Just being able to have the clips on the sides and wrap around and hold on, that's a lot better than just having it here like it does on this guy, because I tend to just have these kind of push into it. But it came, I ordered the leather banking piece to go with it, and they sent this along with it, which is for like $5. That is like very disappointing. I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it would be something that would shaped around it there. Somehow you're supposed to be able to attach that on there. The only way I could see it would be to put the screw in it there, but you'd have to have the screw head side out here because you couldn't put the screw on the inside because you can't get a screwdriver head on it if it's in there. So I don't know. But really, I like the retention on this guy, and I like the comfort on this guy. Honestly, if they were to take this with the clips off of it and slap that right there on the Supertuck, I think that would be amazing, because then I would have that retention that this gives. And, you know, I could probably do that myself, because it's not like you've got to be real great at leather crafting. You just got to make the angle match up the same. The holes don't quite line up on there, and these aren't like unscrewable ones here. These are like rivets into each other, so it's a little different. Where that's what I would really like to be this guy on the Supertuck and give me that retention that we've got with that guy, and that would be great. But this is still a really good option, and I think a lot of people, if you're not like me and in better shape, it would probably really work well for you. And I can do this one a lot. It's just not quite as comfortable. I just notice it being there. This guy, I kind of forget it's there, and this one, I'm just not to that point with this one yet. Maybe it would get there with some time on it. But anyway, you can take a look at what they've got at Crossbreed and see what all weapons they have available. They have almost certainly got one for yours. They can put pretty much any of the kydex on there to go with any of pretty much any weapon that they have the kydex for, and they can stick that on the leather and make you a holster. If you found this video useful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and a like. You can go down into the comment section and leave any thoughts you have down there. And if you're interested, you can also subscribe to my channel and click the little bell notification to make sure that you catch all the videos that I post so you don't miss anything. I'm Jeremy with Poindexter G, and we'll see you next time.